Alright, y'all, it's 15 moves ahead. Today in this video, I want to talk about the anti-seducer. I want to talk about the 8 notable traits of the anti-seducer. I need you to get your art of seduction right now and go to page 131 to 145 and let's talk about the anti-seducer. Keep in mind, if you do not have a copy of the art of seduction, you can go to my website www.15movesahead.com and purchase you a copy of the art of seduction. Again, you can go to my website www.15movesahead.com to purchase a copy of the art of seduction. When you go there to the anti-seducer, the 8 notable traits, I want you to notice Robert Greene gives us the image of a crab. Now the crab got pincers. The pincers are to attack. The crab has a shell. The shell is to protect. But the very thing that is used to attack and protect limits the crab mobility. This is how the anti-seducer is. There are qualities of the anti-seducer where they're either, inconsiderate of another person's time. They don't understand patience. They're always on the go, on the attack. They're too closed in, bottled up, tightwads, etc. And these are the very things that make seduction dang near impossible for this person. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Okay, the crab is in the background still. That's for visual purposes only. Now, the first quality of the anti-seducer is the brute. Now, the brute, it sounds just like what it is, but the brute is a person who is very about themselves. They don't understand patience, and patience is one of the #1 qualities in a successful seduction. I don't care if you're selling houses, if you're trying to seduce the opposite sex, if you're trying to do anything that involves you, gaining someone's trust or someone's affection. The brute is one quick turnoff because the brute is all about themselves. They don't care about satisfying the other person. They don't even have the understanding to satisfy the other person. They're all about themselves. If you, as a seducer, find yourself with brutish qualities, try to step back a little bit. Try to show distance and space. Try to understand slowing down. Try to put yourself in a position where you know that you don't have to go so fast, you don't have to go so hard, you can really take your time. This is what makes the seductive process that much more satisfying. The brutes. And if you are dealing with someone that is a brute, the quickest way to get this person away from you is just cut off communication. Complete communication. No contact, no communication. Just cut it off completely. The Vulgarian. The Vulgarian has the word vulgar. And this person is just that. They are vulgar in their speech. They will say anything. They don't care how it comes out. They don't care where it comes out. And they don't care when it comes out or even how it comes out. They just say things. The Vulgarian is a very vulgar person. And this is a person who literally missed the details. They don't care about details. And details are very important in seduction. They will not dress accordingly for the event, but then they will have an excuse. They will say the wrong thing at the wrong time, but then they will have an excuse. This person does not care about the opposite sex. They don't care about the same sex. They don't care about their family, their friends. They don't care about anything. It's just all about them, but they are very tacky. If you have Vulgarian qualities, I counsel you to start paying attention to details. Pay attention to the very small things about people, about places. Try to be more in tune with yourself and with the other person. Try to connect with someone or something, and those Vulgarian qualities will be dissipated. The windbag sounds just like what it is, a person that talks too much. The windbag is a person who loves to argue. This is a person who loves to shout. This is a person who just loves to keep going on and on and on. You know the old saying, if you are talking too much, you are talking about yourself. And at this point, you are definitely violating the laws of seduction. Now, if you have windbag qualities, you can pick up your 48 laws of power and study law 4. Always say less than necessary. If you learn how to speak less and speak only when you have to, you will find your seductions are actually heightened because you give a person a chance think about something you just said rather than just constantly going on and on and on and on. You're talking. Now, if you find yourself in the presence of a windbag, do not fight fire with fire. Do not be stuck trying to argue with this person. It's not going to work. The only thing you have to do is just be quiet, and they will eventually talk themselves into exhaustion. The reactor, this is an anti-seductive quality, and this kind of person, they are really sensitive. They react to everything. They will actually find a slight in something you say. They will find disrespect in everything you say and everything that you do. Some way, somehow, they will find a way to say you are disrespecting them, or you are, trying them. They react to everything. Text messages, phone calls, conversations, comments. You can be out in public, literally talking to your auntie, your uncle, or some other family member on the phone, and this person will automatically assume you're talking about them. The reactor is highly sensitive, but this person react because they have low self-esteem. So if you find that you have reactor qualities in you, the number one thing you need to understand is, what do you like? When you can answer the question of what do you like, you are better in a position to know yourself in any situation or circumstances. You won't be so sensitive. You have self-esteem. You feel good about yourself. You have direction. You have purpose. You're not reacting to people, because you understand that if you react to someone, you have given up power already. Because once again, in the 48 Laws of Power, Robert Greene says, stir up waters to catch fish. Law 39. All you have to do is literally stir it up, get someone angry, and you will pull them on out. It's like so simple. So the powerful learn how to get people to react. So the reactor is a victim mentality. You don't react. You stay in control. You stay calm. You stay humble. You got this. The suffocator, they do exactly that. They will suffocate you with feelings. They will suffocate you with their guilt. Even if you try to cut ties with a suffocator, they will turn everything into being personal. Oh, how am I going to move on? I can't live without you. This is the kind of person that as soon as you meet them, they fall head over heels about you. They're instantly love at first sight, but it's more like infatuation at first sight. This is not just a person who, texts you after you met them, call you. This is not the kind of person who, take you out on a date. No, this is a person that will sit in the parking lot while you're inside your family house. This is a person that will sit in the parking lot while you're out shopping mall with your cousins, your friends, loved ones, etc. This is the kind of person that'll say they will give you, distance and space to pursue your own personal interests, but they will be in eyesight close to you. They will suffocate you. Words, affections, everything about them just completely zaps your air. They take everything from you. Now, if you have suffocating qualities, this is when it is time for you to fall back and focus on yourself. Because in the game of seduction, being able to pursue your own path is what make you more attractive. When you can do the things that you like to do, when you can focus on the things you like to focus on, you will find yourself in a more successful atmosphere in the game of seduction, because that's what attract people to you. It's very simple. The moralizer, this is a person who makes everything about rules and standards. You can think of a professor, a school teacher. You can think of someone who always will tell you right and wrong. Moralizers make everything about principles, morals, standards. This is a person who will literally make everything about rigidity. So this person will be so stuck, rigid, they cannot move. They have no flexibility. So when they meet someone that will take them outside of their norm, they're automatically offended. They don't understand how to expand on their personal experiences. They do not know how to expand on their mental concepts. Therefore, they become imprisoned on themselves. And this is a very dangerous quality, because in seduction, it's all about playfulness. It's all about expansion. It's all about experiencing new things. That's what seduction is. Moralizers cannot do that. They will tell you everything that is right and wrong, have standards. They will have a set boundary. I can't go no further. If you have these kind of qualities, loosen up. Open up the playbook, have a little fun, and you will see your seductions are actually more heightened, and you will find yourself in a more successful position seducing people when it comes down to being flexible. The tightwad is just that. They are tight. And they're not only tight with their finances, they are tight with their time. Now, we understand successful people have routines and schedules. We understand successful people have, set times for certain things. We know this. But the tightwad is a person who they do not give anything. They don't give their time. They don't give their money. And this is the kind of person that, because they are so cheap with anything, they are not successful in seductions. This is obvious, because if you cannot give something to someone, if you cannot donate your time, money, resources, you cannot expect anything in return in the game of seduction. The tightwad, they are very cheap. This is the type of person who they will have the perfect opportunity to donate, but then they'll quickly find a reason not to. And donating don't have to be financial. It can be your time. It can be 20 minutes at the local VA hospital, because they're work for a company that, promotes that. They can be an entrepreneur with a chance to, do something for the community for free. They're very tight. Not gonna do it. Nah, I just can't see myself doing. I gotta make something out of this transaction. Or, I just don't, I don't have it to give. And they clearly forget you receive more by giving more. If you have tightwad qualities, loosen up, donate your time, donate your money, and you'll be surprised at the return rate. The bumbler is just that. Think of a person who sit and talk to themselves very low. They criticize themselves a lot. They are so self-conscious that is a turnoff. A bumbler is a person who will be more focused on their physical appearance with you. It'll seem like you're not even there. This is a person who, you might be walking, in a theme park with this person, and they keep staring at themselves in the mirror. They're so concerned about if their shoes tied right, or, how the outfit look. She might keep pulling down her dress to make sure it's, fixated a certain way. She might keep, combing her hair out in public, and you're like, dang, I thought you did this at home. I mean, this is a person who is so self-absorbed. Even if you're sitting down at home eating dinner, they're so into themselves, they might be texting into their phone. They might be, staring down, staring out of space. They're just clearly not focused on you when they should be focused on you. If you have bumbler qualities in you, the number one thing you have to understand is to be present. And when you are present, you're focused on that person. You are focused on that situation. You are focused on that event when you are present. That's all you have to worry about, is being present in the present moment. Now, these are 8 anti-seductive qualities. I just gave summaries, but each one of these qualities is synonymous to that crab in the background. Each one of these qualities are the things that either you will do to protect you, keep you safe, to not, open up to people, to not take a risk, or there are something that you will do to attack someone or to get something that you want from someone, and you don't care about the time, the process. You just want what you want. But these things are the very reasons you are not successful in seduction. Now, if you want personalized coaching from me, if you want to sign up for my coaching classes, if you want to get mentorship from me, you can request this with a consultation on my website, www.15movesahead.com. If you go to my website, you will see my phone number, email, etc. Reach out to me. Let's set up our consultation and let's figure it out from there. With that being said, I'm out.